Death, 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 down in this hole. I've been digging for so long. I'm tired and cold. My body aches with the pressure. My hands are blistered and bloody. It's so hard to open my eyes. The truth is so ugly. So many layers of pain. My heart's numb. Stunned by the reality of what we've become. Our humanity lost in this culture of violence. While the status quo is entrenched in sickening silence. This is my home. But nobody told me about the history of genocide against the Ohlone, about the toxic waste sites or the dead ecosystem. I was searching for my roots because my ignorance was prison, but this knowledge is so hard to bear. To learn my world's built on suffering and nobody cares. And what can I do? I'm just one person and I'm not sure that I have the strength to deal with this hurt, and my heart is breaking. To see my home stripped naked, they destroyed and violated everything I hold sacred, and my life is implicated. Who am I to live here? Just another white man who profits from oppression severe? I don't know what to do. It's such a deep contradiction. I can feel the path beneath me heating up with the friction, but I can't ignore the voices that's been calling. The choices that I'm making and the work I got involved in, crawling on my hands and knees, digging in the dirt, desperate for a way to heal this legacy's hurt. This history's so heavy, like bones of lead. My heart is broken open, that's why this poem's read. Look, here I am on this land. I'm just a man, but my hand has been dug here. I call my home where I live, I find love here. Yet this earth is stained, gravestones and concrete. Is it worth the pain? I dig back in time and search for gains, but I can't reverse the gains of my family, the hurts and the blames, the curse and the shame. I thirst for change from the plains to the coastal range, from COINTELPRO to AIM, cowboys and Indians, war games. It's more of the same. The horror remains. From Wyoming to West Oakland to Iraq, soldiers ordered to bang. You can't be neutral on a moving train. Nothing but full accountability. Injustice will soothe the pain. My lifeblood, bone, flesh won the West. Colonial conquest, destiny manifests. The U.S. Army pressed in mounted war. How many innocent people murdered and unaccounted for? How many known dead? So my family could homestead. My history is bleeding. That's why this poem's read. Are you prepared for the changes of character? Do you claim area in Native America? My life in white skin privilege. My great-granddaddy's prophet was wrong, and mine still is my village, built on haunted ground where they killed kids, raped the women, burned the buildings, and pillaged. How many known dead? So my family could homestead. My history is burning. That's why this poem's read. Down, 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 down. Digging down, digging down, digging down, 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 down. Deeper, digging down deeper into the dark. When the Christian calendar does not mark the year. When seasons cycle with acorn harvest and animal migration. A time when birds darken the sky with their wings. Grizzly bears and antelope roam through rolling hills and redwoods. Sea otters swim in the crystal blue bay, encircled by the Shellmounds. For thousands of years, the Ohlone have lived here, where the complex ecology of land and water brings an abundance of food. Shellfish, a central staple for the Ohlone. Mussels, clams, oysters, crabs, gooseneck barnacles, abalone, gathered in wicker baskets, cleaned and cooked and eaten, shells discarded on the ground, accumulate over time into mounds, hundreds of years of shells, layers of life and death. The Ohlone buried their dead here, bodies covered in red ochre, buried with precious possessions, abalone ornaments, elk bone whistles, bundles of raptor talons, buried in fetal position next to their families. Shellmound cemeteries, sacred sites. This shell mound was the biggest around the bay, over 65 feet tall, 350 feet diameter, bigger than a city block, built by generations of shells, bones, and bodies, earth and rock and plants packed together like puzzle pieces. While the people collect acorns in the autumn, hunt deer in the spring, weave baskets of willow and fern root, sweat ceremonies and temescals, and sing to the spirits of the trees. Family clans and community councils weave the web of relations. A civilization too subtle for European eyes, called dirty, savage diggers who don't know God. But here, at the bottom of this hole, I think I can finally see how the layers of dirt in our eyes blind us, how genocide becomes normalized, and the people become lost, and the truth forgotten. Their descendants walk among us. Their names secret our landscape, a street, a park, a dusty plaque on the wall. We deny their presence and exploit their memory as we live upon their land. But if you listen close, you can hear it in the wind, the whispers of spirit, the echoes from within.